I'm here today with my son Troy Turner. He's the owner of the Man-Made Fashion. How you doing today?
I'm doing fine. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. Today we're coming in to just see from your perspective, how do you interact with the diversity customers as they come in, and how do you fulfill those obligations? How do you keep that unity together and pleasing your customers?
Well, my customers, like you said, they diverse. You got customers from Bowie, you got customers from Nearwood, the East Side. They see a product that they like. Color it's not an issue. They enjoy the product. So if it's something that's not in store and I can get it for them, I give it for them. I give them a call. When I give them that phone call, and you hear the excitement in their voice to come pick up their product. I mean, no colors involved. So that's just pretty much it. It's just finding something that you can relate to. And we all can relate to sports. We all can relate to anything else. So that's how we keep it. Keep it mutual and keep the future going strong for our kids. It's Black History Month, and Martin Luther King would be proud in some areas. It's more stuff to be perfected on. And we going in that right direction.
You're dealing with age group. How do you meet the need and desire for even the youngest to the oldest? How do you fulfill those obligations as the owner of Man-Made Fashion?
Well, I'm pretty young myself, so they keep me hip to the kids as well. The older crowd, some say I have an old soul, so I tend to target what they like as well. So that's the major part has been being a part of this business. You gotta relate to your customers in all shapes, sizes, small, oldest. It's fun.
It's fun. So you get enjoyment, just seeing your customer come in and seeing a smile on their face. I remember you had mentioned something about a little girl wanted an outfit for Christmas, not knowing that her mother had purchased that gift. How did that go?
Well, typical how it was with you.
Yes.
We see something, Mama, I need it. Mama, I want it now. Mama my little girl did the same thing. Walking by my store, and the mother kept ignoring her. Yeah, whatever. But little did she know the mom came the day before, they picked it out for her Christmas. So that was real touching for me. I can only imagine how she felt when she opened that present. So there's little stuff like that.
That makes a world of difference.
It makes a world of difference. Made me really love my job.
Okay, and basically looking in the camera, what advice would you give to your audience? For as going after your goals, whatever your heart's desire, what would you tell them in their hearts to accomplish what they have in their heart? What would you tell them? What advice would you give your audience on go for it? If it's in your heart, go for it. Look in the camera and tell me, what advice would you give them?
Well, I at a very young age, I always gave it my all into anything I chose to do, from basketball to dressing fly or anything. And now, basketball, it was a short-lived dream, but I asked God, I prayed to God, if He gave me a pass for anything else, I would give it all I got, just like I gave basketball. And that passion became this clothing business. So anything you think of, don't think it's impossible. You go for it. It can sound ludicrous to your friends, your peers. That's when you gotta let them go and stay to yourself and keep dreaming. Read books. Books is real important. Books is real important. The same mall my store is located. I went to Books A Million. And I kept reading books for hours. I had friends looking at me weird. What's Troy doing? Troy reading books? Yes, I read on how to start a business. And this is where I'm at today. So go for it. Anything you decide to do.
Gotcha. Thank you, Troy. Thank you for your time taking out of your schedule today to be a part of this Reach One, Teach One ministry. And I know with your testimony, and for those that hear this testimony, it's going to encourage them to move forward and go for their dream in their hearts and not worry about their surroundings, but just know that what's in you, fulfill that obligation and go for it. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
Love you.
Love you too.